Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
Today we'll be talking about Once Upon a Time!
It's back! Yay!
It's season 4?
Season 4, episode... I think it's episode...
11 or 12?
No, it's episode 13.
Is it?
Darkness on the Edge of Town.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they ended the episode they ended it with before that
What's 12?
before the hiatus was 12. It was called Heroes and Villains. And so this one is 13 and it's Darkness on the Edge of Town.
Oh,
So,
I
yeah.
see. I see, said the blind man to the deaf man on the telephone. Okay, so I put a crying face next to this.
4 minutes in and we get a freaking Emma and Hook kiss.
Yes.
Seriously.
What the bloody hell? I don't understand it. What the bloody hell?
I could really care less about them.
I want to wring their necks.
I just don't even want to see them on my screen.
I love how on the pre-show thing, they were like, what should we do with Emma and Hook? And, like, underneath it, like, in white writing, it said kill them.
Well, they were in the writer's room and they were talking about things to do with the characters. And one of the things that was brought up was what they should do with Emma and Hook. And somebody was like, kill them.
Yes. And I was like, yeah, let's do that. But I guess they didn't listen to me.
I mean, because I like Hook, but Emma's just such a bad actress that it doesn't even, like, work. It's just so bad.
Yeah. True that, homie.
Like when she was all, oh, does that thing have magical powers? Really? You think? Yeah, it does. Didn't you see its red eyes and the way that it was, like, flying?
I had no idea that wings... I mean, you kissed something that had red eyes and wings. I would only assume that the next creature you saw that had red eyes and wings... Well, you would think.
And it was bigger than the flying monkey. It was like King Kong big.
It was bigger than King Kong. That sucker could take King Kong. But I wouldn't even pay heed to King Kong. He's not the evilest thing in the world.
But anyway, the fact that she is like, oh, is it magical? Yeah. You know, really?
No, duh, Sherlock.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have villains.
Yes. Rumple got Ursula and Cruella.
Yeah, I can never say that name right, so I don't even try.
Cruella.
Yes. Her. And they got in the devil car and...
The Deville.
Oh, bite me. You know it says devil.
I know.
And they drove to Storybrooke. Dun dun dun.
They did.
So, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't like the fact that her car is a Excalibur.
I don't either. I always thought she had a Coupe de Ville.
Right?
Hence the name DeVille.
Mm-hmm.
But I
You
guess
were informed tonight.
I guess the DeVille stands for devil.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't have anything to do with the car that she drives.
No. So we have,
The Hat and the Fairies.
yeah, the Hat and the Fairies.
So they released the fairies from the Hat.
I thought they were going to also release The Apprentice. That's what Belle and Hook were talking about, releasing The Apprentice as well. But they didn't. They just released the freaking fairies.
And in the process of releasing the fairies, a dark evil came out, which is supposed to be the devil from Fantasia.
Apparently.
Apparently, because it is the Hat from Fantasia, so I guess they're adding Fantasia elements into the show.
Oh, well, they did travel to the Fantasia Evil Mountain thing.
Yeah, the Bald Mountain.
Sure.
So,
Haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Never saw the movie. Don't really care to see dancing broomsticks.
It's supposed to be a huge spectacular though, but whatever. I mean, they do the show at Disneyland with Fantasia. So they use the music and everything.
Boring.
It's actually kind of cool. But I haven't seen the movie either, so I don't really care. But Yeah, so it basically feeds off evil.
It kills the most evilest thing.
Yeah, and it feeds off of that.
Yeah. So what do you think it does after it kills the most evilest thing around it? It goes after the second most evilest thing?
Maybe. I don't
So
really know.
if it would have killed Emma, do you think it would have went after Snow or Regina?
Possibly.
Which one? That's what I'm asking.
Well, since Regina used to be an evil queen, I think that it probably would have gone after her
But
before
Snow killed Regina's mother.
Yeah, but Regina still has a darker heart than Snow does.
Are we sure about that? Because Regina's been doing a lot of making up for what she's done.
I wouldn't want it to be Regina.
I would think the thing would go after Snow.
Probably.
Because Snow's done evil, she hasn't really tasted evil. She's done it because she like put a spell on Cora's heart, but she hasn't really like been evil. You know, that was just an act of a desperate person. She didn't do it because she was evil or because she like wanted like to hurt Regina or hurt anyone besides Cora.
Yeah.
So really, she didn't do anything evil. She's a princess. She is queen, actually, because Regina really has no claim to the throne because of crap. And so technically, she laid down the law. Cora broke the law. Cora served penance.
Yeah.
Penance was death. So really, what she did, though it could be considered revenge, it's also...
And I think based off what Regina did, what Snow did or said at the end of the episode, we will get more into that. But based off what she said, I think
she's a little more evil than Regina now.
I think that she has a little bit of that hidden somewhere.
Yeah, the darkness never went away.
No. And Regina told her that it wouldn't.
Yeah.
She's like, once you have that, it doesn't go away. So.
Yeah. Snow is still my favorite, but she's...
Well, I'm hoping that we're going to start to see more of her badassery because for the first half of season 4, we didn't really see that. And I understand why. I understand that she had just had a baby and she wasn't, really doing a lot of the fighting anymore and that type of stuff. But hopefully now, since it's been quite a while,
But you saw the promo. There's no hope in the next episode. Good lord. Don't kill me.
Well, see, I think the reason that she reacted that way was because everyone thought Maleficent was dead. She's been resurrected. They're going to resurrect Maleficent.
Yeah.
And Maleficent is a lot eviler than Cruella and Ursula are. And so I think the fact that she knows what she can do and that she's back, that's what scared her.
I want her to kick Maleficent's ass, man.
Well, she might eventually do that, but next week's episode, she's not.
She's a little wuss. Okay. She better get back to being her badass self. Seriously.
Well, I think that threat was a promise. I think that she meant it, and I think that we will see that at some point.
Because the only way that she's going to protect her family is to pick up her sword again.
Yeah. With Charming by her side, if she has to.
I'm not a fan of Charming. I don't know, he just seems really weak sauce.
Maybe that's where Emma got her skills from.
That's where Emma got her acting skills from.
Although Josh Dallas is a better actor than Jennifer Morrison.
Yes. Author and sorcerer.
Yes.
They are different people.
So apparently they are different people.
Yes.
According to the Blue Fairy.
Yes, but no one's seen the author in quite some time. But I think that if you found the sorcerer, you'd be able to find the author.
And she doesn't know whether it's a he or a she.
Yeah, it'd be totally... Like, I'd flip out if the author was a chick. I want the author to be a chick. What do you think?
I don't really care.
Dude, I want the Sorcerer Supreme, the most powerful person in this universe, to be a girl! Don't you?
Yeah.
Because we are better.
That would be cool. All the possibilities of who it could be.
We're the ones to think things through. The guys just do it.
All the possibilities. I wonder who it could be.
And the girl might be a little bit more like, okay, you want your happy ending. You've been good long enough. I will give it to you.
Well, that's why I think it's great that there's the blank books, because now there's free to be any ending. Like there's that freedom of anything happening now.
Mm-hmm.
Even though there's the one book that's written, it doesn't have to be completely followed now. Because
well, we've always seen that it doesn't have to be completely followed when we saw that there was a other page to the book that never existed.
But that wasn't...
That was a page from a legit book.
I know, but that didn't come out until he showed that to her. Right?
Right. I mean, he showed it to her.
So that was still this season.
Yeah, but like... Whatever. No, because like when they traveled back in time, Hook and Emma.
Oh.
You know,
okay, yeah.
It rewrote the book, so we knew that there was stuff that was in the book they have now that's not what was in the book in the first season.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, I think that there's more hope of getting the endings that they want now because of that.
Mhm.
So.
I don't think Emma's gonna get her happy ending. Currently, I could care less.
I really could care less what the heck happens to that wench.
Right? Talentless hack. Okay. We talked about the Fantasia Devil. So.
Regina is the one I think that is most deserving of a happy ending.
Mm-hmm. I think Hook deserves a happy ending with Tinkerbell.
Yeah. But I mean, of all the characters, I think that Regina deserves the happy ending the most. Maybe Rumple, too.
Well, Rumple still...
But...
I mean, he proves himself every once in a while, but then he unproves himself. He just screws it all up.
But I definitely think Regina deserves it the most, because she's changed for the better.
Mm-hmm.
And she has made up for all the...
She's changed for good.
Yeah, she's changed for the better, for good, whatever you want to call it. And
my life has changed for the better because I knew you.
Oh gosh. But anyway, yeah, I think she deserves it because she has changed and she has tried to right all the things that she's done and she's become a better person.
Well, her sister is Elphaba.
Are we really going there right now?
I'm sorry! She has a sister named Elphaba, and I keep going to the play Wicked because she's better.
No, you keep going to the play because I said she's changed for the better, and you changed that to for good. Okay.
Well, there's also that line in For Good that says,
I know! Because I knew you, I have been changed for the better because I knew you. Yeah, I know. I'm not stupid.
I know you're not.
But I wasn't trying to go there.
I know, my brain just went there. I am sorry.
Okay. So, moving on.
Okay.
The Fantasia Devil.
We talked about him.
Not really. A little bit.
Okay, is there anything else you wanted to add?
No. But I did like that he grabbed onto the car and like broke the freaking window and I think she's like this coffin this metal coffin.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Iron coffin. Something like that. I think that they were stupid. Really, I don't really think Regina's stupid, but in this part of the episode, I think she was. Like, she was so busy and worried that the thing was after her.
Mm-hmm.
That she didn't stop and realize that it never left the car until Emma put the brakes on and it blew. It was after Emma.
Yeah.
Because it's after the greatest, like...
Potential,
not the greatest evil, but the greatest potential
for evil.
The greatest
and Emma
potential
has
for
that.
evil is person who's never tasted evil before.
Yeah. Which is Emma.
They won't be able to know how far is too far.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I'm
she's
done.
might go really far because she's never tasted evil before.
Yeah. I mean, okay, stealing stuff,
That's not
not
even
evil.
That's not even.
That's nowhere close to what Regina
Yeah, that's
did.
not even close.
That's nowhere close to Maleficent. That's nowhere even close to
I mean,
DeVille.
Freaking
okay?
Neil stole, and he wasn't a villain.
Nope. Okay.
Okay.
The Charmings don't give second chances.
Not to the villains, they don't.
I mean, they gave them to Regina quite a few times.
Yeah.
But apparently...
Well, because Regina has actually shown that she is not evil anymore. She's shown that she can be a hero.
She didn't show that in the first season when they were still willing
No,
to give
but
her
she
second
has
chances.
now.
I know. But if you think about it and you look at those two are potential season 1 Reginas.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not what they're going to go for, but if you look at it from their perspective, they are potential season 1 Reginas.
Yeah.
That means they have the potential to do good, to become good.
Especially Snow, because Snow was the one that did most of the talking in that scene. Charming just stood there with her.
Yeah, and goes, yeah, I agree with her. I'm like, no, dude.
I mean, I don't have a huge problem with Charming, but he feels more like a follower than a leader to me.
he is.
And
It shouldn't be that way.
he just goes along with what Emma does or with what Snow does.
Hey, what
and
was
it's like,
she said?
and
That, you were gonna say that.
no, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Totally
Sounded like it.
And well, anyway, even if I was, I didn't. But yeah, so he just goes along with that,
Mm-hmm.
and
With it, whatever the girls say.
yeah.
So.
And then when Emma's gonna get her, he's like, "Oh, are you okay? Oh my gosh!" Like, I don't know. I feel like if he's Charming, Prince Charming, he's supposed to be like the one that's leading and supposed to be the one that like is keeping everybody together. It shouldn't have to be Snow and Emma and stuff.
Well, if you think about it, all Charming ever did was kiss a girl and make her wake up.
That's true.
He never fought for crap.
I mean, in
And-
this show he did.
Yeah, but...
In the Enchanted Forest he did.
Yeah.
But most of the ones that you've seen do the fighting are the women.
Which I think is awesome, but if they're going to have guys that are supposed to be leaders, they need to pick up their sword and actually lead crap.
I mean, Hook, okay, of the guys, Hook has probably done the most fighting.
Yeah.
Hook and Rumple, probably.
And Rumple's been doing most of it for bad stuff. For
Exactly.
bad reasons.
Hook has done it to survive.
And for the betterment of the community.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, Snow, you tell him.
Yeah. But...
She ain't gonna give no second chances to them. If they screw up, they're gone.
Yeah. But I mean, like, that's not why I wrote that. I wrote that because they didn't want them to come in.
Yeah. Because she doesn't trust them.
Yeah, but...
She doesn't think that they'll keep the secret about what they did in the Enchanted Forest.
Which we have no idea about.
Which we don't know about yet. But apparently it's something pretty bad because Snow doesn't even want Emma or anybody to know.
Yeah. She's willing to rip out their hearts for it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. I loved how when the devil first showed his face, and Hook was like, "What are you two doing here? You know, what are you guys worried about? We got the savior and the evil queen. Go
She's
kick
not
their butt."
the freaking savior.
And Regina's like, "Can we please just drop the E word?" It's like it's some sort of curse word.
But it's starting to get me mad, especially now since Emma's probably going to become evil. It's like, how is she going to be the savior now?
You're going to have your wish later?
Yes, later. She's saying later.
I don't know if you're playing.
So,
I'm nodding my head
she's,
yes.
She's... What?
I don't know,
Am I
after
speaking?
this.
Okay.
You should get a sign. I have a sign.
I should have shut the door.
You should have.
Sorry.
Parent interruption. Let's see. What were we saying? Oh, right. Well, she's not freaking the savior anyways.
I know, but now maybe it'll be mentioned less because she's evil, or she's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So now they'll be like, maybe Emma's not the savior. Maybe it's somebody else.
Gee, I wonder who it could be.
Oh, I don't know. Henry, maybe? He does have the heart of the truest believer, and the only reason that he brought Emma into Storybrooke was because he needed help stopping the curse.
Yeah. He needed the help.
She just became the savior because she ended up being the one that did it.
Yeah, she kissed his forehead. Oh my gosh, I broke a curse.
But that doesn't mean that she's still the savior.
No, she just followed in her daddy's footsteps.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Anyway.
She's as useless as charming.
See, we really don't want to do a character video on Emma because we hate her so much.
Right.
I think that's why we're putting it off.
Mm-hmm. But when we do it, we can talk about all the reasons why she's not the damn savior.
Yeah, we can.
Which is what that's kind of like,
what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
What else is there to talk about? She can't act. The end.
That's our video.
Right? That'd be a pretty short video. Okay, now we are on the final part.
Snow, badass.
Yes. Snow is a total badass. I was like, oh my gosh. The way she just told those two, they were meeting out on a dirt road and everything. I was like, oh snap. The rain was falling. They had umbrellas.
I was like, oh, snow,
the car
man,
lights,
that's awesome.
You know? That was total, like, gangster.
Mm-hmm.
And
like the old 40s noir stuff where they have the umbrellas and the trench coats and they meet out.
Well, DeVille had the right type of car.
In an abandoned, like, alley area in the dark, and it's all raining and the pavement's
and
wet.
A dirt road.
Yeah.
Surrounded by trees where no one will find the body for days.
Yeah.
If you tell anyone, you won't have to worry about Regina. I'll rip your hearts out myself. Oh, snap!
I was like, Snow, wow.
Okay. Your computer, like, makes my head, like, really weird when I do that.
It looks like you're running at super speed.
That'd be awesome.
Like your arms are vibrating.
I had to come back for that, but I kept that one quiet. Okay.
What? That's what it looked like?
I'm aware. Okay, so, that is all the notes we took.
Yes. But we really thought it was a good episode.
It was. I'm very pleased with this.
Yeah. And I think that it's going to get pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we did spend, like, half of the first half of the season kind of, like, talking crap about the show because, like, a lot of crap was going on, like, with Emma and whatnot, you know,
Yeah.
it's just stupid stuff. But this episode gave me hope for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
As long as Emma goes evil and is a good evil, then I'll go with it. If we get that scene that was in the before sequence, because I don't remember that scene with them tying Regina to the apple tree, and Emma
It looked like it
holding
was season
the
1.
rotting apple.
It looked like it was an earlier season, though.
Yeah.
Because her hair was shorter. So it looked like it was probably, like, 1 or 2.
Yeah, but seriously, I don't remember that scene.
Yeah. Maybe it was just one of the takes that they did when they were filming one time, but it wasn't actually used in the episode or something.
Maybe. But it looked like Emma was being evil, and Regina was like, please, I've changed.
That's probably why it wasn't used.
Like, that's probably why they're gonna use it.
Yeah.
Because if Emma goes evil...
But it could have been a scene earlier, too, because remember in the first season, Emma had a lot of issues with Regina.
Yeah, but she never tied Regina to the apple tree. She cut down the damn apple tree.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen
She went all
season
president
1.
on that damn thing.
It's been a long time since I've seen season 1, so I don't remember everything that went on.
Yeah, but like they were in the middle of town in a road.
Yeah, I mean,
and Regina was tied to the damn
if you
thing.
guys have, like, remember seeing that scene in any part of the seasons, like, let us know what
Regina
it was from.
tied to the apple tree in the middle of town.
That they had in the recap
if y'all watched
that
it.
they were filming. It was like a scene that they were filming, and she was tied to this tree. If that was like a scene that was in a previous episode in like one of the earlier seasons, then we must have missed it or whatever.
Yeah.
Or if you think that it's something that will be in a future episode coming up, then okay. But
Because Emma had a black apple squeezed in goop, just gooey black goo, just ugh.
yeah, it probably is something that they're gonna use.
Because I think that if, like, when Emma goes evil, she can do all this bunch of crap with Maleficent, Deville, and
Yeah.
Ursula, and Rumple, since he's back now too. Oh my gosh, he made it back in. That's a big
Did you
thing.
really think that he wouldn't?
No, I did.
He's Rumpelstiltskin.
I did. I know. But I didn't think he'd make it back in the first episode.
Yeah.
But they can make it seem like Regina's lost her crap again. And they're still following Emma.
Yeah. And I think
Emma can
too-
turn the whole town against Regina again.
Yeah.
And then that scene can happen.
And then I think too that like other people in the town are gonna try to help Regina find Robin, because based off what we saw in that promo, like the long promo that they were advertising, not the one that we keep seeing with Emma, but the other one. It looked like they were gonna try to help her.
Yeah. She does deserve her happy ending.
Yeah.
So the whole town
And
needs
we
to
have not
help.
seen the last of him. Believe me, we will see him again.
Yeah. Definitely.
They just better not kill him like they did Neil.
No. He was on the whole preview thing, right?
Yeah, he was on the recap.
And so, like, I don't think...
He said that I really believe that, or I really want them to be. I'm like, well, you should want them to be together. You're freaking the other half of the couple.
Right. He's the other half of the couple that's married and have a son.
Yeah, well, I think Marion saw that he truly loved Regina.
And I don't think he's going to be the same even in the human world.
No, he's not. I think a lot of the reason that he went with them was because Regina told him to.
Yeah, but also because he has a son.
I know. He does have a son. But I think he truly, truly wanted to stay.
He did. You could see that on his face. He really wanted to stay. He left not just because Regina told him to, but because his son went as well.
Yeah. If his
And-
son had stayed, he would have stayed.
That and Miriam knows nothing about this world. He does.
Yeah.
I mean, even though he lives in a forest, he knows how to make coffee.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to work a microwave
Yeah.
and a cell phone, and, you know, he knows how this stuff works. She doesn't.
Yeah.
He knows what ice cream is.
God, when they reunite, it's gonna be epic.
That is gonna be one crypt scene I want to see, damn it. That
is
crypt scene
gonna-
better last days.
That is gonna be one of the most epic
Because you know they'll just go back down to the crypt
couple
again.
scenes in a TV show in a long time.
Yes. They will embrace, and then they go back down to the crypt
I
and
can
re-embrace
guarantee
in the
you
crypt.
that that's
Oh my
gonna have a lot of
gosh.
people screaming
I will be one of those people.
and squeeing and jumping up and down and probably running around the room because they're so freaking happy over their couple being together again.
I will be one of those people, yo. Count me in. Right her.
Me too.
Right her.
But anyway, those are our thoughts.
Yeah. On the episode and the promo. So
Yes.
yeah.
4 more subscribers.
Yes. 4 more and we get a Twitter page.
Unless people have subscribed and it's just not showing up yet.
No. It doesn't do that. We get
Okay.
the subscription right away. We just don't see it right away.
Well, we need 4 more.
We don't see the picture of who
Yeah,
subscribed right
for a
away.
few days. But anyway, yeah, we need 4 more subscribers and we will create a Twitter page.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess until next time, be careful.
Because magic always comes with a price. You want me to stop it. Okay.